What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Box Out Boys podcast. We are doing another live reaction to Game 3. The Spurs finally getting a win. I'm your road warrior, just like the Spurs tonight. And joining me is the Lawn Washer McCrosky and stats man, Chris Gorman.
I got.
Sorry, guys.
First, I love it.
I know, man. I'm thrown off on the road here, guys.
I like road warrior. I get first dibs. I love it.
Yeah. So due to hotel situations, I joined the game a little late here. Caught the end of it. Wild finish. Spurs finally close it out. But catch me up, guys. What did I miss in the first half, third quarter? I saw they were down. How did they get back into this? And how did the Spurs get here? Where were we at?
Everything that I was hoping for and everything that Chris was hoping for after game 2 kind of happened all at once. Wemby had monster game. Chris was calling for where's the Castle game? Where's the Vassell game? Where's the Harper game? They had it all, everything, everywhere all at once.
Okay, we used the last game.
Yep. But they got it.
Callbacks.
We did.
Kind of all came how we were hoping for. They won the non-Wemby minutes. They won the Wemby minutes. Brunson got in some early foul trouble, made it a little easier for them to kind of withstand some of the runs where they didn't have such fast and furious runs from the Knicks. Cat came back down to earth a little bit tonight. Didn't have his all-around great game. I mean, first half I said, hey, Wemby's a fraud. I was like, this dude's getting cooked. Like he doesn't look like the defensive player of the year. They were kind of bullying him, just doing all the things that Wemby's not supposed to have done to him. But they corrected big time in the second half. The third quarter run was great because the Knicks were super hot in the second quarter. But the Spurs, I mean, second time ever that an NBA Finals, all 3 games have been won on the road, the first 3 games. So it's a great series.
What was the first time?
It's a good question. I'll look it up while
look it up. So tell us, Chris. I mean, those final few minutes, obviously, a couple clutch threes by the Knicks.
Let me walk you through the beginning of the game, how I was feeling during the game. So obviously, I was working on my 5x8 Charizard puzzle. It's 151 pieces long.
Had to slide that in there.
And only because my kids
I got a shiny background on YouTube.
It's a lot harder. It's only 151 pieces, but it's a lot harder than
that's actually pretty cool.
It's awesome. I love it.
Type 15 here, Chris.
The Spurs looked like the better team in the first half. They looked like they were dominating the game. Wemby was 4 for 4 at 1.9 points, and he just looked like he was gonna come out and like, oh, they're laying the smackdown. The Knicks energy of that game was probably the best crowd I've ever heard. I don't know if there's like studio sound that's implemented, or like if they can manipulate how the volumes are messed with in any way. But let's assume everything is equal. That was the best crowd I've ever heard. OKC, Minnesota, anything. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
That was crazy.
New York boy here.
And I love that they don't do shirts. They don't force people to put on shirts. I got downvoted on Reddit for saying like, "Hey, we can stop doing the shirts now for Minnesota," but no, they don't do shirts, and everything works out great. They also don't stand.
Does it all work out great?
Right away. I don't know if you guys noticed that. You didn't see the beginning.
Yeah,
he sits down right away, right when the tip is up. Like, oh, we lost the tip. All right, let's sit down. Anyways, Knicks go up at 7 at half. I'm thinking, holy shit, the Knicks are winning this. They're sweeping. This is over.
Yeah.
Like this is. Like, there's no chance by the Spurs, but then they come out in the third quarter and just play around and get a 1-point lead going to the third or going to the fourth, and they pull it out. It was a fantastic game. Towns came back to earth. He did not just come back to earth. He like hit the ground and just kind of limped. The guy couldn't hit a 3. He was 0 for 2 in the game, 4 of 10, 11 points. Michael Bridges. 5 first-round picks. What are we talking about? Like this trade, even if the Knicks win the title, this is a bad trade. I think this might be the first trade where even if the team that made the trade won the title, you can still like shit on them for the trade because this is what is he doing in this game? He had 2 fouls early on. He couldn't play. He only played 29 minutes. You needed him out there. He had 4 fouls. He had a plus 11. Actually, I'm shocked. He had a team high plus 11. But every time I saw him, like shit. OJ Anunoby was the guy that I wasn't looking at the box score during the game, but I'm like, man, this guy's having a good game. I didn't realize he was the leading scorer for most of the game until Brunson kind of shot his way in the end. But Jalen Brunson with another under 50% performance, 11 of 25 from the field. But the Spurs just hit their shots at the right time. Dylan Harper, 5 of 18, 1 of 8 from 3. The 1 3 he made was the most absurd needed 3 I've ever seen. 13 points. I couldn't believe that was the only 3 he made. And then he tried to do it again the next possession, and it's like, no, it's not going to go in, Dylan. You're not that guy. And and Fox, I like Dylan. I like that De'Aaron Fox actually did his thing. He only finished with 12 points, but he had his moment where
hit the clincher.
He iced him right after that. I'm like, all right, let's just pod, because even though it wasn't over, just at OG doing OG things. In that game, he had a 3, put up within 2, but it was essentially Castle hit a couple of free throws to end the game. So no, perfect Spurs win. I'm happy for the Spurs. I love this series. I want the Knicks to win, but I'm not that emotionally invested in it that I need them to win. It's just
you love it. You love it every minute of it.
This is great.
Well, all right. So now we can maybe look forward into the series here. Does this change things for you guys? Because I'm thinking, for me, I'm coming out of game 2 going Spurs maybe kind of choke that one away. Off the Castle's back with Wemby with the thing. Now you're looking at that and going, hey man, the Knicks almost lost game 2. And if, Wemby doesn't just throw it out of bounds, the Spurs are up 2-1, and this series is feeling a lot different. Do you guys think that this kind of changed anything for you guys, or does this still feel like this is the Knicks to kind of lose here?
Well, I don't know how much you guys remember about this. I was 4. Chris, you were 3. Titus, you were 5. That math works out. But
right.
the other finals that started with all road wins was the 93 finals, Bulls versus Suns. The Bulls went up 2-0 on the road.
Oh, Barkley mentioned that before the game.
And 1-6. So if that tracks for historical matters here, this is just a slight blip in the overall.
Before the Spurs win it?
The overall.
No, before the Knicks win it.
Oh, before the Knicks win it. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. I was thinking.
Suns lost in 6, right? Yeah.
I think what's most scary for the Spurs is, for as bad as Brunson has played, like in terms of his efficiency. I mean, the points were there tonight, but in terms of efficiency and what you normally expect from him, they're up 2-1, and they had a chance to win this game again. Not right at the buzzer, but like they were in this game right down until the very end. It took everything the Spurs could throw at them to get something.
Yeah, it did.
But from the Spurs side, to go into Madison Square Garden being down 2-0, to walk in there and win a game is also probably as equally boosting for them to say, if we can do this, why can't we go win another one and then go back home and win another one?
Yeah. I think it really gets interesting if they win game 4. But Chris, your thoughts on this? Did anything change here in the series, or is this still kind of
this was
mixing control?
Game 2 felt like a must win, but like it's always silly to say game 2 is a must win.
Yeah,
but this was absolutely a must win for this.
Oh yeah.
And because even then it's like, oh well, they could technically go back, I guess, but you're an asshole to be like, oh, they could, I guess, technically, mathematically, analytically speaking, they could come back, right? But. I don't. This didn't change anything for me. This felt like the game for the Knicks to lose. There's a lot of distractions going into this game.
Yeah.
What politics aside, that kind of led to what happened here tonight. I think in game 4, that might go away. And
it's corrected.
I'm kind of expecting the Knicks to pull it out, but that's just me. But hey, I'm glad the Spurs won. To be honest, I didn't want.
I think this makes it a more fun series. It makes game 4 way more interesting for sure. Even if it was, if it was 3-0, even if the Spurs won a game 4, it's a wrap. But this is what they needed. I don't think it's changed anything for me other than, I feel like I'm an animal that just like scented something on the wind, and you're like this, looking around. You're not quite sure there's danger yet, but you're like, there might be something. But if they get game 4, and we're back here on Wednesday night doing this again, I'll be thinking, okay, let's see what they got here. But right now, it just feels like their backs were against the wall. They were the more desperate team. They closed it out, did a great job, and kudos to them. Like you said, congratulations, Spurs. I'm glad they got a win. awesome. Good series.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
guys,
halfway
I'm
through
looking
this
at-
game.
Oh,
Go
sorry,
ahead,
you
Chris. No, go ahead.
No. You're talking about the game.
Can't wait to see
Then
where
we get loose.
halfway through this game, I had written down, I was like, oh, the Josh Hart game, like this is the X Factor is coming through.
Yeah.
Like he was lighted up. I was like, yes, our predictions, like, are we like, we got another one? And then I was like, okay, it just kind of came back down to earth and everything came up. But like looking at how close this game was. So the Knicks went 40 of 88 from the field. Spurs went 39 of 84. 45% for the Knicks, 46 for the Spurs, 12 of 34 for the Spurs from three, 13 of 37 for the Knicks from three. Like this game was so close, and the runs, like the spread that had happened just on these runs, that's kind of been their both teams' MOs. Like they get up these like 13-point leads, and then that's about as high as they can get it, and then it just comes crashing back down and ends in this tight little span. And it's been a great series. I've loved it so far.
Yeah, definitely been a memorable series. Anything else here tonight, guys?
At a free throw percent, had 3-point free throw advantage of plus 10 in attempts, plus 7 in makes, which is kind of the game.
Yeah.
But like also, maybe that's not a. There were some questionable things. I can't believe Wemby got away with the head nod over Brunson. I didn't even see it in real time either. It's a flake. That should be like a fine after. I imagine they look at that and be like, they fine him. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they won't. I don't know anymore. I don't understand fouls in the NBA, guys. I watched so many games that I know nothing.
I didn't know you could box out somebody without looking at the rim. I felt like in the first half, Mitchell Robinson and Karl-Anthony Towns, every time a shot would go up for the Spurs, they were like face guarding Wemby from getting into the paint to rebound. Like they weren't facing the rim; they were facing Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby.
It was an interesting.
I believe that's.
Okay. That's a
observation.
Yeah,
you box out the area, not the person. That's kind of.
I just kind of thought you had to be looking in the direction of like where the ball is. Like you're just guarding a guy. It seems. I don't know. It was interesting, but
it feels a little aggressive when you do that. But
yeah, this game was reffed weird for like a 15-minute game time span. It felt like.
Yeah,
but then it kind of leveled out later in the game. But
I'm just looking at box scores from the 93 finals.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, 44 minutes, 42 minutes. These guys didn't come out. Like, it's so funny.
Oh, man.
See, like, they just played the whole game.
Didn't Jordan average like 45 in that series?
Was it that high?
Probably.
It's something gnarly in that series.
41. Yeah, he had 41.
41.
In that series. Yeah, Pippen had a 21, 9 rebounds, 7.7 assists, 2 steals. Jordan had 41, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.7. Like, it's stupid what these numbers are because they don't come out.
Yeah, they're only one playing
like in the Spurs game, every time Wemby was out, Luke Cornett was the signing of the offseason for them to kind of like help with their back line. That guy is doing nothing for them. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember like Simmons was talking about like how just put Carter Bryant at center. It's like Carter Bryant's not ready to play center for them, but Luke Cornett is just not doing his job. I mean, the guy done this game, but
hey, he was only -3.
Only -3.
Dylan
Harper was -8.
Dylan Harper was -8.
That block is gonna carry his next contract because he is not playing like that in any of these games. Like he had 2 points. One, like he was garbage. It was bad.
Mitchell Robinson played 7 minutes, 5 points. That was bad. Bad news, Bears.
Mitchell Robinson was hilarious because I'm watching this game with Caitlin and I'm telling her, I'm like, this is the one guy who's worse at free throws than Rudy Gobert, and she's like, and then you see the stat line, it's like 37%. What do you mean? Like, how is he? And then you watch the shot. She's like, how is that his shot? Like, how is he an NBA basketball player with that shot? It's like, well, he's really tall and athletic, and she's like, stop saying that. He doesn't play. He can't play. He's not that. I mean, no, he's really big and really athletic.
You don't understand. He's really big and really athletic.
You don't understand.
Sometimes it's all you have to be.
That's all you got to be, and that's all he is. He played 7 minutes. He had a -13. Actually, he was the worst player in the game.
The bench minutes were bad for the Knicks tonight. Robinson -13, 5 points. Landry Shamet, Lightning Landry didn't have it tonight.
Lightning Landry.
Minus 20, 1 of 8 from the field in 23 minutes.
Ooh.
The only
He was
guy
out there just hurting
Clarkson
them.
was hit. He had a buzzer beater shot clock
Yeah.
3-pointer. That guy was just odd. Jordan Clarkson. He's been in the league for like 10 years. It feels like that guy's
Yeah.
been around.
Yeah,
Hasn't
he's
seen
had a
much-
spell.
Doesn't see much run the first 2 games, but when Shamet's not doing anything, I guess he goes somewhere else. And
Yeah.
10
Especially when you
points
got-
is about all they could muster. It was not good. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Nick still got it. We all.
I had Knicks in 6. I
Knicks
still
in
feel good
6.
about it, and that's exactly
Yeah.
why I had. That's why I didn't say Knicks in 4.
Yep.
Even though I was kind of feeling that maybe after the 2-0 lead, but it's Knicks in 6 for me. Do you guys still Spurs? Like you had Spurs in 6, and somebody had Spurs in 7. I think.
I had Spurs in 6. I think that one's.
I had Spurs in
gone.
5. It's obviously
Yeah,
dumb.
that was pretty dumb.
Yeah.
That was dumb. Hindsight, that was dumb.
Hindsight, yeah.
No, I think you're right. I think Knicks in 6 feels right. Back in the Garden, which is going to be bonkers. We'll talk after Game 4. If Game 4 goes the Spurs' way, I'll be singing a different tune. I'll be saying Spurs in 7. But until that happens,
I'll
Knicks
take
in
Spurs
6.
in 7 now, just because I had Spurs in 6. So I'll just add one game.
No,
It'll be
you're
all right.
fine. You're
Yeah,
fine with
he's-
6. You're
No,
still
I'll give him a little-
mathematically
I'll give him
Still
some grace.
mathematically,
It's still analytically in there, but I'll give him some grace.
right.
Thanks.
Okay.
Or Spurs in 7. Sorry.
Spurs in 7. Knicks in 7 would be tough.
I was just
That'd be
anytime
tough.
Castle and Harper made a 3, I was shocked. And they only made 3 in the game, but I thought they made like 6 because
It felt like they made a lot more than they did. I agree.
yeah, right.
They made them. They were very timely. And it was like,
Very
they've been doing this all
perfectly
game.
timed
And it was like,
threes.
no, they just hit him when it counted.
Whoa. Yeah. So
Whoa.
good for them. Devin Vassell, 3 of 4.
Yeah.
They
got it from everyone.
Yeah.
It was great.
Fox had a bet. Yeah. Anyways, I love it. I love this series. There's maybe some referee things. I'm glad that's not the topic. It's been awesome.
It hasn't been egregious enough to be a talking point yet.
Yeah. Besides some maybe some misflagrants potentially, but
Yeah.
We'll see. See who the fines come. Well, hopefully I can get to watch more of Game 4. So
Wednesday, man. Wednesday.
Thanks for jumping
Wednesday.
on at the Hampton Inn.
Yeah.
the Hampton, live from the Hampton, baby.
I saw that cup. I saw the cup. I can
Oh,
read
it's on the Hampton. Yeah, there you
it.
go.
I know
Oh,
that
look at that.
logo. Look at that marketing from them. I can recognize a logo on a cup. They're doing it
Wow,
right.
beautiful. Wow, we're hanging at the Hampton
Branding.
tonight, and we'll continue to do it here for your finals coverage, live reaction. Thank you for joining us. We've been seeing the numbers. You guys have been doing great. Appreciate all the watches and downloads. Early in New York, they've been doing so. We'll see how early they download this one.
Yeah, it might be a little bit slower.
Yeah, maybe a little slower. So maybe the San Antonio numbers
We've
will
been
be up.
pretty impartial, so maybe not. Who knows? We've been pretty
impartial. We're neutral parties here. So
Yeah, we're split on this series. I love it.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, I'm pulling for the Spurs, but yeah, like you said, I'm not going to feel too bad if the Knicks get this done. So, all right, Joe, I think you got to shut it down for us, but I can lead us up.
You got to walk us out, man.
I'll walk us out. Well, that is it for us tonight. Join us Wednesday night as we recap. We'll likely recap, right? We've been doing this. We'll recap Game 4. We'll see, and then we'll keep going as long as the series goes. So
That's right.
until next time, guys. Box out.